going on, guys? So yeah, I don't know how to contain my excitement. I am a long-time collector of things Castlvania, as much as I can. If I can get a hold of it, I'll get a hold of it. If it's digital, I'll play it. I'm still going through and collecting them as I find them because Castlevania has got some of the hardest to find games that I've ever ran across. Now, I touched base on this in my last video. I was trying to find Deadpool. Now, Deadpool has become a super expensive and really hard to find game. Well, I wouldn't say hard, but consistently expensive. And it kind of pisses me off. I have it on PS3, which you can still buy for like 20 bucks. But the PS4 edition's like over $150. That's for Xbox, that's for PS4, that's for too damn much, too rich for my blood. I will not be paying that much for Deadpool. I like Deadpool. I like the game, okay? It's not that bad of a game to me. It was fine. It played well enough. I don't know. It was mindless fun. It was like the Wolverine game. It was just good. And, you know, the healing factor was really cool. All that. But I couldn't find it. But what I did find was next to gold to me. I kid you not. I've been on the hunt for these two games for a long time. Now, I do have one of them digitally. It was digital, I forget when, on PS3, and yeah, I bought it. It was like 20 bucks maybe, I think. I can't even remember. It's been so long ago. But I still owned it digitally because it was just convenient. But the one I'm going to show you is my favorite, all-time favorite. Second all-time favorite. And hardest to find in the condition I found it in was this. This is my gold. This is literally something I've been looking for like 15 years. And it has, when it was cheaper, it was hard to find. Well, now that it's expensive, it's hard to find it at a good price. Most of them, I kid you not, we got 2 local retro stores. And the first one I went to, every time they had it, I never even look at their cases anymore because all the stuff under there looks like people chewed it up, pissed on it, let their dog hump it, and then they went ahead and got a quick buck off of it, and then they're trying to sell it like it's, you know, like it's fresh, like it's brand new. So I'm going to show you this one because I'm so happy about this. I know it doesn't look like I am, but I really am. I cannot wait to put this up. It's still got some sticker residue, which I'll get off, but it's hard to see. You look, this case is not broken. There's no breaks in it. I think this is an original case. And you look, there's no tears on this. I'm big on, if it's something I want to collect, I don't want it to be messed up. Now, obviously, I could have got a better condition, but it would have cost probably a few $100s. They lowered the price for me, which was good. It's still unfortunate it was 80 bucks. Let me go ahead and be transparent with you. It was $80. The inside is still great. I don't think this, like I said, I think this is an original. I might be wrong. I can look up the patent number, or I can look up all this, but I think it should be an original. If not, it looks good enough to me. These are the things that I like to see, is our old books, a little bit of a, you know, rundown of how everything works, and it's really hard to find games with the books anymore. And then the biggest part is making sure it's not scratch the hell and back that somebody let their cousin borrow and they just kept grabbing it with their thumb on the, you know, on the actual disc. I don't know if this can show usually how scratched stuff is, but it's not. And in this condition, 80 bucks, right? They had 100 on it, and I had to check. I was like, ooh, 100? 100? Ah, God, you know what? I might have to bite the bullet because every time I seen, like I said, this case. Now, the 2 other cases, they had 3 of them, 3 copies of Curse of Darkness. Those 3 copies were chewed up and shredded. But they only wanted like 40 bucks. They wanted $40. They said the games were playable. Cases look like shit. I said, I'm sorry. This I'm wanting to collect. The game, the book, what all is in it? They're like, here, this is what's in it. I went, cool. That's perfect. I said, the other retro store wants $80 for something that basically doesn't even close. And here's the kicker. This is right next to it. And like I said, I was going in for Deadpool. And I'm going to get to the crazy part about this story. I got Laminate of Innocence. It's got a little bit, it was the only copy though, and it's still in real good condition. It's got a little bit of damage along the plastic of it, just a little bit. It's not real big, and it doesn't bother me that much. And yet again, we got the book. Oh, we got the book. And if you don't know why this is such an important piece to me, is because this is like the intro to the lore. This is the first. This is story-wise the first in the entire series. And here's the book with it, still really good. Actually, the book is in better condition than the case. I don't think it's ever been out of the case. It's got yellowing, but, you know, that's going to happen with older stuff. And then, yet again, like I like to do, pop the disc, and I see nothing. I see nothing wrong. This is like right from the factory ready. God. And it's great to see these again. I remember... I think it was my stepdad who used to play. I'm a big Castlvania fan. He's kind of the reason why I got into it. And here's the crazy part. So this week has been a little wild. Well, last week rather. And I've been buying stuff that is, Castlevania related. You know, these. I can't even remember how much these were. These were supposed to be regular coins. I didn't read them. Found out they're Goliath coins. Alucard and Richter, which two favorite characters. I really like them. I got some more pins that I thought were really cool. These right here. Oh God, and they're not cheaply made. They weren't that expensive. They're just not cheaply made. And I just wanted stuff to put them, some more memorabilia for Castlevania. I bought one of these. I didn't even know I bought this. I think that was me not paying attention. And if you saw one of my videos, I was wearing a Alucard shirt, and that's the crazy part. I had my Alucard shirt on, and I was traveling around town. Went to GameStop, went to a bunch of places, and then I was like, you know what? Before I go, I'm going to stop by the new retro store where they got everything clean. Everything's cleaner. A lot of the games, if you've seen on when I stream, I have all those Final Fantasy games. Almost every one of them, except for Final Fantasy VII, are rebuys that I bought from them because they had mint cases. They go through their inventory pretty well and regularly, so a lot of their the stuff they collect and they sell, they do good pricing on. They don't go, all right, eBay's selling that for $100. It's $100. No. They're like, all right, eBay's selling a good condition, $100. I'm going to sell it for $60. They do fair pricing, and I like that store. So I go in with Castlevania shirt on, and my mind is Deadpool. Whoop, stop. What are those two? And I literally see them side by side, and right then and there, my collector boner was like, yeah, you got to get it. You got to. You got the little extra bit of money. You really need to add that because this is the first time I've seen that store, for one, to have them. 2, for them to have both of them, and 3, to be in such good, good condition. Now, yeah, they're not mint, they're not perfect, they're not grade A, but to me, it's good to see them in the condition they were and to be collected now to add to my collection. I got a few other games I got to buy, which is going to be almost impossible to find with books and boxes and stuff like that. There'll be hundreds of dollars, but mainly I want to buy them to play them, so they will be a little cheaper, being that I can just buy them to play. That will take other, later time. It's going to be 3DS games or DS games or whatever. But it's really good that I finally got these two. Because if you haven't played them and you find a way to, and if you just so happen to emulate them, I can't condone it, but I can tell you I'd understand why. Those games are spectacular. If you ever get across and you're able to emulate them, I would suggest you play them. I am going to try to find a way to get the original hardware to stream. I believe I have a HDMI AV converter that might hook up to this. I don't know. I will try that in the future. And if it works, it works. And I will make sure the audio doesn't sound like complete dog shit. I know one of my converters for my Wii made certain games where like an explosion would sound real crackly. It almost sounds like, speakers are peaking, and it's terrible. But at some point I would like to stream these. I just got to get around to getting the hardware to work because I don't know. I find it more nostalgic, and it plays, I don't know, like it better, not better, but it just feels right to be kind of clunky, I guess, on original hardware. If nothing else, I will look into getting my my Xbox One S, Series S, and see what I can do with it, because I've seen some of you guys comment when I said I got an Xbox and told me how great they are to emulate. I'm going to look into that and see what I can't get fired up on that, because that'd be perfect to be able to set up, because I'm pretty sure it has enough space on it. If not, I'll expand it, and I will throw as many of these awesome classic games that I like on there. But yeah, I'm sorry I've been gushing. This was a good rant. Felt good to talk about because I'm super ecstatic to be able to put these on my collection over here. If you haven't noticed, the collection has been growing little at a time, but it is growing. This room is starting to deck out and actually run out of room, but I'll find other ways to decorate this. I'll add more space, more shelves, more whatever. I don't know. This room's turning into my nerd sanctuary, and I'm 100% down with that. But that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.